have to have like a backup plan on your backup plan. Story short, she told Houston in a Walgreens that that Chicago is that Wyoming gives Chicago a run for its money. So that's today's is you guys have to just be able to roll with it sometimes. Sometimes you're stuck in a city for 3 to 4 months because your truck broke down, or sometimes you have to change your plans and you have to cancel where you're going. Like we were supposed to be in Arizona, and you have to just have backup plans on backup plans on backup plans. We were gonna come here, finish everything up we needed somewhere in Wyoming, finish up everything we needed, because this is our state of residence. And then we were gonna head back to Indiana. They said it would only take 3 days to maybe a couple weeks. We would go back to Indiana, pick up the camper, and then head south. So either Texas, Arizona. That's what our plan was.
Yes.
So the plan now is
you're gonna want to hit that follow button because it's kind of crazy what we're doing.
It's Margaret.
No. Hey guys.
Hey guys. It's Margaret. Where you been?
At school.
At school.
For Kirsten?
Yeah. For Houston?
Kirsten, yeah.
Kirsten, yeah.
Kirsten?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have a good one?
You as well.
Kirsten.
Okay.
Hello, Christian.
Kristen.
Hey, someone called me Alvin the other day.
Oh.
So if you guys haven't noticed, we've been missing that one and this one a lot.
Hello.
And that's because we put them back into school for a couple of months.
Well,
while we figure out our life. But this is definitely not permanent. They will be going back to homeschool at the beginning of next year, but so I think that'll start our day today. Is RV life always
you got to be ready for change. It's always changing.
Yep. RV life.
We got some great news. We just got off the phone with somebody, and yeah, we got some great news for you guys.
So there's really bad. I mean, we had a storm come through Wyoming. It wasn't like crazy bad, but we did have a storm come through, and so we probably wouldn't have been able to pick up the camper until like Monday or Tuesday, and so we're having it hot shotted to us. So we will definitely let you guys know how this process is gonna go, because I'm a little nervous because Sunday it's supposed to be windy, and if anybody knows, Wyoming winds are pretty crazy.
I met somebody today from Chicago, and they said that this is exactly what they said, that they call it the Windy City because a governor back in the day, she told me the governor's name, that it was like it was more like what's that called, babe? It was like more of a conspiracy or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, we're really
she said that Wyoming is definitely more windy than Chicago. That's where Houston was going with it. That's what it was. So long story short, she told Houston in a Walgreens that that Chicago is that Wyoming gives Chicago a run for its money.
Yeah, that's what she said.
And she was born and raised in Chicago, so that's not just us giving you guys false information.
No, and
so that's our biggest thing. So that's today's is you guys have to just be able to roll with it sometimes. Like me and Houston made the decision to put the 2 kids back in school because Carter was gonna have to come back and do state testing anyways. So it was like, may as well just have a little bit of time to mellow out.
Kill 2 birds, 1 stone. And
just let the school do it, because I mean, we would have had to come back in April and have them do state testing anyways. So we're like, you know, we're going through all this stressful stuff. Then the kids aren't sitting around bored, and they're getting to do something. You know what I mean?
Literally cabin fever. And
so, you know, Carter has his friends at his school, so he's able to go hang out with his friends. He was still talking to him and keeping in contact, but he's able to go and hang out with his friends. So you have to be able to roll with it. Some people, sometimes you're stuck in a city for 3 to 4 months because your truck broke down, or sometimes you have to change your plans and you have to cancel where you're going. Like we were supposed to be in Arizona. Honestly,
we were heading to Bullhead City.
We wanted to explore Arizona more. We spent a little bit of time in Arizona, but it was very hot.
We did it in the summer, in the hottest months.
It was very hot, so we wanted to experience it in the cooler weather. That's it. You know what I mean? Just roll with the changes. figure out, you have to have like a backup plan on your backup plan.
And yeah.
Always have a backup plan to your backup plan. Make sure the campsites that you guys reserve, you can know their cancellation policy. If you put a deposit down, know if you're gonna lose your money. Because seriously, you could break down on the road driving to that place and you don't know. And so just be aware of that. Like, if you're gonna lose your deposit, if you break down, or if they're gonna work with you, just make sure you read the cancellation. We haven't really had any issues.
Knock on wood,
thankfully. Because we, you know, okay, we're
heading home right now.
We really haven't had an issue because we usually cancel it within the 30-day policy. We're going right now, Papa. So we've usually canceled it within the 30 days, so we haven't had an issue at all. I don't know if you cancel within the 30 days and you have issues.
Where's the Sanchezs at?
Hopefully they'll let you, but I can't say that for sure. We've canceled KOAs before and they've refunded it pretty quick.
And KOAs, that's what we like about KOAs.
Is we know what we're getting into when we go. We know what we're getting into when we go.
You know what to expect.
The kids have something to do. Carter likes playing at the basketball court. They have like a full life-size chess board most of the time. They have kids events. We have little kids that we need to keep occupied and out of our hair sometimes.
And living in tight quarters, you know that it gets hard sometimes. Then they want to get out and kind of just everybody needs a break from each other. And
hold on a second, we'll be right back.
So
yeah, honestly, that's the biggest thing, is like just be able to roll with it. Houston and I, we really like to have planned ahead. Houston mainly, he likes to have everything planned ahead, which I understand.
I am very, I like structure, okay? I like to know.
No, not even structure, you just like to know what's going on. You want
details.
Not like have a surprise, like you want.
I want the details, okay? And sometimes that's very hard on us on RV life.
Yeah.
Because you got to be ready for change, and you got to be able to make 100 stops in a day if you have to, or whatever it is. But I like to know the details and what's going on.
So yeah, that's our update, is you just have to be able to roll with it. This one was fighting us tooth and nail to do kindergarten. She started kindergarten this year and she didn't want to go to school. So it was just nice for her to understand what school's about, and now
I don't want to go to school.
And now she can do homeschool next year and she knows everything.
Yes, I want homeschool.
Hello.
Carter, he rolls with anything. He's easy. Carter, like, he'll go, he doesn't, and he has 120 in science already in this school.
Hello, Papa.
So we don't have to worry about Carter. This one needed a little bit of school.
No, I don't.
But yeah, so that's it, is like, everything changes. So in April 1st, we have some stuff going. So we recorded the last half of that video, and of course
make sure it's working this time. Make sure it's working.
Of course the GoPro didn't record any audio, just the video. So it looks like it's working pretty good now. We've been experiencing the GoPro overheating. So if we go past 20 minutes of recording, it'll overheat, and then this, like, some clips for some reason will not record the audio. What's the one that we want to get eventually?
I don't know. The gimbal, what is it called?
No, it's by
DJI.
Yeah, we want to get the DJI
Mini or something.
Creator Pack thing. Because this GoPro, I don't know, it's not our favorite anymore. There's a lot of people that are going to the DJI. It's just crazy expensive. We don't want to spend $1,000 right now.
Sorry guys, you know we're sick.
We got our flu shot. I promise we did.
We really did.
And I don't know if it's COVID or the flu, but like my eyes are watering and I feel like it's the flu. We got the flu last year, or 2023 November, for Thanksgiving, and it was like a little bit worse, so maybe the flu shot helped a little bit. But my eyes are watering. Ugh.
Nose running.
I've heard that.
Body
I've heard that
aches.
the flu has been really bad this year. So.
But anyway, back to the video.
So yeah, that's our biggest thing is that we take away from this experience. And I mean, we've watched people too. I've watched somebody flip their camper and be out of their home. I've watched people have their tow vehicle be out for like 3 to 4 months, like us. Thankfully it was only a month, but
Wait. On a serious note, it could have been a whole lot longer than a month if it wasn't for my beautiful wife.
well, there's gonna be a long video on both of these processes. We've just been doing, honestly, I'm hoping and praying the camper makes it here and that everything's okay.
She's really like stressing the camper making it here, but okay, so listen to me, all of you listen. So this is what they do for a living, right? They carry insurance, they do this, they don't want to lose or rack up their insurance, so they are gonna take care of your stuff for the most part, right?
I was hoping they'd have it here before Sunday, because Sunday,
it is supposed to be really windy, but listen, make it here in good condition. Like you can't stress the little things, baby. We got to get through it, and we have each other. This guy, he called today, and he gave me his name and all his information, and he was very nice, and and you know what I mean is you got to put the trust in him a little bit, because he's got our home on the back of his rig. So we're gonna trust him, and it'll be here Sunday, and we'll take you guys along with us. It's gonna be here. It's gonna make it safe.
That is true.
He's gonna make it safe, and wherever he goes to pick up his next load.
So that's the difference. Okay, so what our plans were. We'll talk about what our plans were and why they changed, and why you have to be fluid with your plans, and you have to just have backup plans on backup plans on backup plans. We were gonna come here, finish everything up we needed somewhere in Wyoming, finish up everything we needed.
Yep.
Because this is our state of residence.
Yep.
And then we were gonna head back to Indiana. They said it would only take 3 days to maybe a couple weeks. We would go back to Indiana, pick up the camper, and then head south. So either Texas, Arizona. That's what our plan was.
Yes.
So the plan now is we put the kids back in a school that we love. We always have that as the backup plan, because
we love this school. It's the best school you could put your kids in.
Our daughter went from writing her name like crazy. She can write her name clear.
Her name was like this. Like she was
in
all
a
over.
week, in like 4 days, she can write it so clear. Obviously, we've been working with her, but I just think this is like, an eye opener. Now she gets like, I need to focus on homeschool, or this is my other option.
Yeah.
I would rather homeschool my kids, but we would have to. Okay, so we were gonna go back to Arizona, but we would have to come back in April, because Carter has soccer and he has state testing. So even if you have your kids in online school or whatever, you still have to do state testing.
Even for the one in Arizona.
I believe state testings regardless, across the board.
Wow. Okay.
After 3rd grade. I don't know what the state... I'm pretty sure that's how it was in California, too. I remember that.
I'm not sure. I guess we haven't really discovered that too much. This is our first year.
I think it's a government mandate, that because they need to make sure kids are doing well.
And they're not like somebody like us helping them.
Or struggling.
Yeah.
It's like the no kid left behind. But yeah, so we would have had to come back in April. So Houston and I discussed it, and the kids were getting like stir crazy. They weren't enjoying their time. We're like, let's just put them back in school.
Yeah.
Margie got to make some friends. Carter got to see his old friends. That he's been with these kids for 2 years, so he's excited to be with them again. And
they text all the time.
Yeah, he plays video games with them. He had a sleepover with one of them. They're like really good friends to him. So they're going to be in school for a couple months. Houston's got something big happening in April that you guys are going to come along with. So you just
you're going to want to hit that follow button, because it's kind of crazy what we're doing.
So we are going to be kind of chilling for like 2-ish months, 2-ish months.
We are?
Me and the kids.
Yeah.
But
Am I going on like a hunting trip or something? Fishing trip? I don't know. You guys are gonna have to find out. So
that's what
hit that follow button.
That's what we're saying is like you just have to be, you know, like make sure when you reserve stuff ahead of time, make sure that you know their cancellation policy, because you really don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And we've reserved our KOAs like a year in advance one time.
You want to reserve. So right now, if you really want to do KOAs, you want, especially on the West Coast, you want to reserve. You should have already reserved in January. We were reserved in January, and I could book anything. Except
the prices were a little cheaper because we compared. We did compare with some. Well, we did compare prices with people when we were staying at KOA, and they're like, "You paid how much?" And we told them.
It was Moss Landing.
And we told them.
Moss Landing, we only paid like $50, and they were paying like
100 and something.
Yeah. So I mean, KOAs are good when you book it ahead of time. They do have a 30-day cancellation policy, and you most of the time sometimes they have a deal where you can just pay $25 and reserve it, or you have to pay the first day or the first night stay. And then if you cancel within the 30 days, they'll refund your money. So, I don't know. It was pretty cool.
No, it was really cool.
But yeah, just make sure, because plans change, things change. You may not go as soon as you thought. You may not go or even go at all. But we have a lot of stuff in
the works right now.
In the store.
We're pretty excited. I'm a little nervous, a little excited, a little sad, but it'll all work out. So
yes, we're still full-time RVing.
And we're gonna hit
the truck's okay.
We're gonna hit it pretty hard this next.
The camper should be here. Everybody, keep us in your thoughts, because it would be nice for just to make it here and we're good. So yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of nerve-wracking.
Tomorrow's our son's second birthday, our baby. He's gonna be
our legit
2.
baby. He's literally our baby. And it's crazy to think how like time flies and like how they change and just grow over the years. And yeah, he's gonna be 2, and he's probably like, I don't know. It's kind of making me sad. Yep. But hey, watch out. I don't want to cry on camera. You guys are going to want to hit that follow button, because April is like right around the corner. Well, yeah. And, it's going to be like life-changing events.
No, it's not life-changing. You're extra as heck.
It is. It's not? Watch out. It's not going to be life-changing or what?
No.
Kind of.
No.
Kind of. You guys, it's going to be life-changing. You guys are going to want to hit that follow button. But until then, like, subscribe, show all your friends. Catch you guys on the next one.